Sup junkies! Week 11 brings us another assortment of sleepers, value plays, breakouts and must-haves. Specifically, we'll look to give you the best value plays in order to help you get your team over the top and into the green. QB, Alex Smith, 6,200. Now I feel red with rage even mentioning a QB coming from Kansas, but Dink and Dunker, Mr. Smith comes in with this week's 25th priced QB. 25th! In terms of value, look at it this way. His projected score of 17 points comes at a cost of $364 per point, in comparison to your top priced QB Brady, who comes in at $440 per point. And the Chargers have the 19th worst defense in terms of fantasy QB scoring, and although Alex is no Jessica Alba, he'll more than do this week at QB. Wide receiver, Danny Amendola, $6,100. Bellatrix and company are one of the best, if not the best, at adapting to injuries. And with that enters ex-Ram Danny Amendola. With the Alderman injury, the fantasy world lost one of their top receivers, and although we can't expect Amendola to replicate that, we can expect a healthy dose of targets and receptions. Amendola comes in at number 30 in terms of fantasy fixed cost this week, below the likes of underperforming names such as Jordan Matthews and Sammy Watkins. Buffalo are middle of the pack against fantasy wide receivers, but with Amendola's bargain basement price at a cost per point of $386, he'll be hard to steer clear of. Dez, as a comparison, is $426 per point of production. Running back Charcandrick West, $7,100. Not the one always associates fantasy success with Kansas, but the chief running back position continues to remain fruitful. West has produced 3 straight scores of 19 plus points, and this trend only looks to continue. West comes in as the 11th most expensive RB this week with his $7,100 and his projected points of 18.1. His cost per point is only $392. For comparative sake, Todd Gurley, who's the most expensive back at $9,200, has a cost per point of $505. And with the Chargers coming in as the worst ranked DST against fantasy RBs, I'd say Mr. West should be entering a few DFS lineups this week.